Hello and welcome to the third and final part of this three-part episode of Micks Mowers, where I'm undertaking the free lawnmower challenge. I've got the first two lawnmowers up and running without using any parts at all, and today we're going to be looking at the third lawnmower, which is the Blue Power Extreme lawnmower. Hopefully I can get this one up and running as well, and that will then complete my little challenge. So without further ado, let's get down and dirty and let's check out this Power Extreme lawnmower. So now we're on to the final one, which is this Power Extreme. Let's get up on the bench. Okay, so I'm a little bit up against it with this one because obviously the pull cord is defunct, so that will need to be replaced. But this lawnmower she's given to me because she doesn't want it anymore. So let's move that out of the way. Let's get my drill. Right, let's get these undone. That one. That one. That one. I should have called it the spark plug challenge, shouldn't I? I'm sure because she didn't say she didn't want to invest in it, I'm sure she won't mind spending out for a spark plug. Let's get my forceps. Let's just drain this fuel out because that'll be mank. This lawnmower's a lot older. I can't even find a date on it. You alright over there, Riley? Good boy. Sorry for a delay, just trying to get this fuel hose off. I don't like to keep editing, so you think, people think oh, I'm actually skipping stuff or hiding anything. It's what you see is what it is. So with that little green one, that was going to stump me out whilst I was going down a valve road next. Can you believe it? This is coming. Try and get a bit of a twist. There it goes. Just let that all drain out. Stick that in there. As you can see, all the linkages are on here. There should be two on these. This one here, and I always keep them on top of the engine, where they're supposed to go. Oh. You tired, boy?
Yeah.
I reckon that old lunch has done you in, don't you? That old Turkish lunch we had.
Turkey?
Turkish lunch, yeah. We're off to Turkey soon, aren't we? On a holiday. So this does want a new fuel cap. That's defunct. There's not much fuel in here, so that's good. And there's already some bits and pieces coming off in here already. Let me get it drained out and I'll come back. Right, so that's that all drained off. So now the carburetor comes loose. It's a question of just tipping the carburetor forward, rotate it forward so it comes off of this linkage at the back. This has been on a little while, this one. There it goes. And that's the carburetor off. Let's put it inside the tray and we'll look at this one. Right, so there's a little 20 O-ring. That's got to go onto the pipe when it goes back on the engine. So I mustn't forget that. Let's undo these. This one first. Then that one. Take the bowl off, which is stuck. A bit of encouragement. Right. Even more encouragement.
The apple. The apple.
It's not an apple. I don't come off of there, mate.
It is apple.
It's not an apple, I can assure you.
It is apple. It is apple.
There it goes. Right, nice and careful now because you don't want to upset this gasket that's on here.
I'm not.
You may have to come off with the bowl.
Well.
That's been on a little while. It's coming. Gently, gently. Is the name of the game, Riley.
Again?
Yeah. Gently, gently.
Chirty, chirty.
There it goes. So the actual bowl isn't actually too bad.
Ready?
But inside here we've got all sorts of dirt and grime. So same process. Ah, look at that, that's interesting.
Daddy.
Oh no, that doesn't actually come off like that on that one.
Daddy.
Yes, buddy.
What is that?
That's called a needle.
Needle?
Yeah, you don't want to lose that.
Okay.
Again, we've got another jet inside here to remove. If I can find it. There it is. I'll try and remove that. Is it coming? These are so fiddly, these jets, you have to go really careful with them.
Daddy.
Yeah.
I do it again.
You can hear ice cream van. You don't like ice cream, do you?
Not again.
You're not into ice cream. So there's the first part. Let's see if the second one wants to come out. I don't think it does on these.
Daddy.
Yes, buddy.
Who am I but soon?
Mummy?
Yeah.
I think Mummy's in bed. She's on a kip.
Is
Does she wake up at 2:30 every morning?
But two?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see if I can't get encouragers to come out. I don't think these ones come out on these. It's not moving.
Moving?
Let me grab an Allen key quickly. Right, and what you can sometimes do with an Allen key is put Allen key inside here and just prise it up. But I don't think these ones come out. I think they are actually pressed in there. So, I'll get some carb cleaner. Riley, come here please. Over by that blue lawnmower is my spray. Can you get it for me?
Yeah, sure.
I'll get my glamorous assistant to go and get it for me. Behind the lawnmower there, see buddy?
Yeah.
The green one, the spray one, see? Spray can.
This one?
Yeah, get it, yeah. Grab that. So in here, we've got all this dirt here. That one needs to be agitated to get rid of. And all right down in there, look. Let me try and fish some of this out for you. You can see that.
There you go, Daddy.
There you go, right down here. Thank you, Riley. Right down in there. Yeah. Okay, and then let's give that a clean out. Tip it back as you do it. And that'll encourage anything to run out. Cleaner the better. Yeah, that's got it. There's a bit down in here still, as you can see. Just there. Can you see that? Let me make sure you're getting it. See it? There. So that's all got to come out. Right, that's looking rather good. So I want some carb cleaner now, straight down the centre. Coming out there, and then blast it back through that one. See that there? Just come out of there. Look, see that? That there just come out. See? Just jumped out of that hole. Where else we've done in there? There's no holes on the side on this one. Check on the other side. Yeah, a few little holes just right down in here. That in there. Some of that. I think we're there. Done that one. There's not one on the top on these. That's blank. Let's just shoot a bit down in there. And go back in there again. In the main one in. That's that. Right, that's nice and clean now. I think you'll all agree. Bit down in there. It's all the little tiny bits, just one bit there. You see there? Look, I'm not being picky, but literally, if it's not clean, and it won't work. You see the bit just there, stuck right in the corner. You see? Two bits now. There's a bit here too. So just keep going until that's spotless. That's better. Right, I'm happy with carb now. That go over out of the way. Next, turn my attention to the main jet. And it has got daylight through it, I can see it. That there. Needle and float, just wants a bit of a clean off. Okay, let me clean up and I'll put this car back together. Okay, a new bit of rag comes in. Main jet goes in first, so you don't want to lose that. Give it a bit of a wiggle, all like a bit of a wiggle. Doing that, not too tight, just nice and tight. Now on these ones, the float needle doesn't actually sit on the float. It's got a little depression just here, which should move ever so slightly. See that? So stick that in the hole. Plop. That goes in over top. And I want my little pin. Before I dropped, no I haven't. That goes through. Line it all up. Lovely. Let's get the bowl in. See how that looks. I'll give a little bit of carburetor cleaner. And then just a wipe. So that isn't too bad. I've seen a lot worse. There's a few little tiny bits and pieces in there. And by using a rag, it will just encourage that to come up off the rag onto the rag. And watch the O-ring because it's not in the best of condition. That'll do. That one now goes back on. Just want to make sure that actually sits down nice. And we want 2 nuts back. That's got a bit of a manky washer on there, but that should be fine. That one on there first. That one on there. Nick them 2 up. One. Oh, 2. Right, let's get the mower back in. And got to refit. Don't forget, you've got to put your little tiny O-ring back on there before we fit it. But let's get the mower back on top and then we can refit this carburetor. Okie dokie. Where's my carburetor gone? It's hiding. Here it is. It's scared, doesn't want to go back to work. So that little O-ring, that sits, it goes a certain way because it is depressed on there. So that, I assume, goes in that way there, like that. So that can go onto the back of this pipe here. And then it goes that way around. So first of all, we're going to hook up your first linkage, which is this one. It goes onto there, plop, and that one comes off of the engine, back onto the carb, and then back onto the engine. That way it always goes on all the way around. And now gently assist that back onto where it needs to be. Fuel line can now go back on because that's all been drained off. Snips. Just to encourage that back on where it needs to be. Like that. O-ring's in place, yeah, that's all on, that's all on. So that there, bring in your air box with your 2 long bolts, fit them through first, just loosely, and then onto the carb, both sides, there and there, put it all into place, put the carburetor up where it needs to be, make sure that fits home, which is there, and those bolts then do up. What's occurring here? That's upside down. Why don't somebody say something? You're all sitting there watching me, thinking, yeah, there's Mickey, he made a mistake. That way around. See? We all make mistakes. That includes me. Don't forget when you put this carburetor on, also there's an airbox pipe to take into consideration as well. So I might put that on now. That's gone on. That all fits in together. Let's wind them 2 up just to get them started. Third one. And nick these 2 up. not too tight, just a little bit. That'll be enough. Air filter back on. Let's get some fuel. So I will have to do the pull cord on this, but say this mower's going to be mine anyway, but it's to get them running, so as long as it runs, it'll be fine. Bit of fuel in there, let that run down. I might just get a 10mm spanner and just undo that little tiny 8mm, 10mm nut on the side of the carb, just to encourage some fuel down. Which is down here. Just to run some fuel down. Which is not coming yet. It will do. There it goes. That way you know the carburetor's got fuel in it. Pick that back up. Sorry for the delay, but you know, it's what it is. Right, that's that on. Airbox back on. That's on. Fuel cap back on. It needs a new one, unfortunately. But I've got plenty of bits and pieces. Right, let's get it on the deck. We've got no fuel leaks, which is even better. What have we got on here? We've got choke. That seems to be working. Bev man in. Let's see what happens. Hope this cord doesn't snap on me. So I'm happy with it, but just want a new spark plug, I dare say. That one's going to be one of mine that I'm going to sell, so I'm happy with that. So out of all three, I've got all three running. Oh, here comes little Riley boy. Here he is. Say hi, everybody.
Hi, I'm here.
You're here, eh? Where you been then?
I watch YouTube.
You've been watching YouTube. You've been watching lawnmowers.
Yeah.
Good boy. That's the way to do it. So that's all three. So that isn't too bad. Right. Let's wrap up and we'll finish off. Okay. So that's that done, Riley boy.
Daddy?
Yeah.
Is it take off?
No, we're done with sticker away. They're all post off, so they should be on their way. That's done. We've got to put our stickers up on our. That's Jacko's one. Jacko's small engine repairs.
Wow.
We've got to put our ones up, haven't we?
Yeah.
They're in the front room, so it's the first time we've been able to get out and do a bit actually. As I say, if you want to give Riley a sticker, my email is down below. Please send him one. He would really appreciate that. That'd be fantastic. So that's all done. So that was the free. Yeah.
What did he?
Dirty, why don't you've been getting down and dirty, have you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're all done. So that was the free lawnmower challenge. Now I know it says no new parts. However, if the lady wants them back, she's got to fork out for 2 new spark plugs. I just think they're very, very cheaply made, those ones, and they, you know, by getting an NGK in there or something along that line, that will improve it a vast amount. So don't hold me or scold me because I've got to put new spark plugs in. But the idea was to get the lawnmowers running without any parts. That's what I did. I didn't put any new parts in. I used existing. So technically, we did do the challenge, didn't we?
Yeah.
Technically, we did do the challenge. We didn't put any new parts in. So that's good. Out of the 3 lawnmowers, 2 of which, the green one and the red one, are going to go back to the lady. Yeah, and she's donated us a blue one, which I should put a new pull cord. I've got some new pull cord assemblies up there, or second-hand ones, but all ready to go up there.
Where?
Over there. So I should fit them. A new NGK spark plug will go into a blue one, so that's up and running, and then I should give it a full service to include blaze sharp and all that sort of stuff. So that'll do for today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy?
Yeah.
Good. We're going to now go indoors, get warm, a nice cup of coffee, chill out for the night.
I watch a YouTube channel.
You were watching YouTube channel, fair enough, fair enough. So we hope you enjoyed this little episode of Micks Mowers. And Micks Mowers, that's right, your talking is coming on fantastically. And we hope to see you again very, very soon.
Mm-hmm.